Hello, my name is Viktor Mikalcevic from BjornTV.com, and today we will be taking a closer look at Cooler Master Stormtrooper case. The most noticeable feature of this case is clearly that it is a full tower case made for enthusiast gamers with a lot of room for creativity. Why creativity? We're going to expand on that once we get inside of the case. At first, let's take a look at the outside, however. Alright, at first let's take a closer look at the top. Right here in the middle we have our logo for the Trooper. As you can see, there is a lot of meshwork, and underneath which we have the fan filter and 200mm fan. The most definitive feature of this case is the rubberized handle, clearly made for the gaming enthusiasts on the run. Now let's move on to the front bezel, the front panel here. Here we have a power button, we have our reset button, we have our fan controller and LED controller, two USB 2.0s, two USB 3.0s, and an eSATA. And this, of course, a standard 3.5mm microphone and headphones. On the front bezel top, we have here a 2.5-inch docking station compatible with SSD or hard drive. Very easy to work with. All you simply do is take an SSD, goes right in, and good to go. Down the bottom here we have 9 slots compatible with 5.25-inch form factor drives. Very easy to work with. Also, toolless design. On the inside you have a fan filter. At the bottom, beneath the logo, we have our accessory box. We'll get into the accessories later. At the back of the chassis, starting from the top, we have a fan filter that was mentioned earlier. Right beneath it we have 3 grommets, one designed for USB 3.0 cables and 2 for water cooling. Right beneath it we have a pre-installed 140mm fan, but it is also compatible and designed for 120mm. The standard place for an I/O shield plate. Right beneath it we have 9 PCI Express slots compatible with XL-ATX form factor motherboards. And obviously down below here we have a power supply slot. The side panels are held in place by 4 toolless design screws that can be removed easily by simply unscrewing them. Down the bottom of the case we have 2 fan filters, very easy to work with also. Toolless design, simply pull it out. One is designed for a PSU, another one is designed to support either 2 120mm fans or one 240mm radiator. The feet are actually high quality, and in the middle, as you can see, this is actually rubber, which is nice. It allows for the case to absorb any unwanted vibrations. The side panels of the case are rather uneventful and have meshwork to support better airflow. Now let's remove the side panel and take a closer look inside. The side panels are very easily removed. Simply move it out this way once you remove the screws. Comes right off. The inside of the Cooler Master Stormtrooper case is rather unique and poses a lot of room for creativity. Here we have 2 cages able to support up to 3 hard drives each, with mounted and pre-installed 120mm fans. These cages can actually be rotated 90 degrees, allowing for the airflow to go from front to back. In addition, if a user was to remove these fans, then they would actually have enough room for 3 5.25-inch form factor drives. With the removal of the cages, the user will actually have enough room to support a 480mm radiator. Right beneath the cages we have our accessory box that we have showed earlier. Right here we have another cage able to support up to 3 SSDs. However, yet another option is available. If you want to remove the cage as well as the accessory box, you can actually mount another 240mm radiator right here. On this side we have room for PSU. The nice thing is that, as you can see, there's two rubber bands made to absorb the vibrations from the fan of the PSU. Up above, we have 9 PCI Express slots that can be opened up by simply removing the toolless screw. Overall, we have 322 millimeters worth of room here, not supporting the ATX, but compatible with actually all GPUs. As you can see here, we have a rather large motherboard cutout, providing enough room for any type of cooler. Finally, the nice thing here, as you can see, is a variety of grommets, allowing for extremely efficient cable management. On the right panel, we actually have enough room for two 120mm fans. However, one thing to note is that there is unfortunately no dust filters in this area. Finally, let's take a look at the accessories. Here we have our hard drive mount. As you can see, it is a toolless design and is rather flexible in order to absorb any unwanted vibrations. It is also compatible with a 3.5-inch drives, as well as a 2.5-inch SSDs and hard drives. This is just a standard motherboard power cable, zip ties for cable management. These brackets that were provided, unfortunately we don't know what they're designed for, but we will mention their true purpose in our written review. Finally, we have all the hardware, all the screws that are required in order to mount the motherboard and the other pieces, components of the system. And here we have our manual, which is rather slim on the installation. In summary, Cooler Master Stormtrooper is a rather well-rounded case, clearly designed for gaming enthusiasts, and poses a lot of room for creativity. As you can see, you can technically install up to 4 radiators, providing for a rather unique water cooling system. Well, this is it for our video. Please make sure to watch the full review at bjorn3d.com, as well as subscribe to our channel. In addition, please stick around to see the bloopers at the end of the video. Thank you.
Hello! Hello, people of the world. My name is Victor McCann, and today we'll be reviewing the CM Stormtrooper.